Hello everyone and welcome to Khan's Tech Lab. As you know, we are working on Java XML series where we have covered one session where we have just introduced the Java XML. In this video, we will understand XML a bit more. XML stands for Extensible Markup Language. It is a text-based language. It is a human-readable language. It is a tag-based language. So everything will be annotated under a tag, and then its structure is very similar to HTML language. Only difference between HTML and XML is HTML has predefined tags. For example, head, body, like this. There are a few HTML predefined tags, whereas in XML we can user can define his own tags, which makes it more extensible. So again, the tag names can be self-descriptive. So user can write his tag as per his descriptive meaning. So this way it is self-descriptive tag. Then finally, it is recommended by World Wide Web for data storage and transfer. We had learned a few things about this data storage and transfer using XML in the previous session as well. Now, let's understand the structure of an XML document. Here you can see in the example, there are a couple of tags, this one and employee. The first one is nothing but declaration. So, for example, what is the version of that XML document and what is the type of encoding it has been used, and then any other XML namespace, anything can be added there. Finally, we have a root element and a child element. Root element is the parent element of all the tags inside this document, and then all the subtags are nested within the root element. These subtags can also have a few more subtags that we will discuss in the upcoming slides. As we saw, there are a few components, a few things called elements and their attributes. The first element, as you can see here, is employee. So employee may have a, so if you can see the example here, student. Student is an element, whereas name is its attribute. So student, I mean element can start with the tag and it should end with the tag. The end tag will be ended with a slash. Then it has some attributes. Attributes are nothing but key value pairs. For example, name here is key and value is Kiran. And there are two ways how we can describe these attributes. One is by adding the attribute itself. The best practice would be adding a sub element to the actual element. For example, if we can, I can show you. So table is a tag. You can give shape also as attribute, but if you give shape as a subtag, it will be more meaningful, readable, and also easy to parse. So that way, it is the best practice to prefer sub elements over attributes for extensibility. Then coming to the declaration part again. So as we saw in the previous slide as well, declaration is a tag where we define what is the version of the XML, what type of encoding we are doing. Is it a standalone or it is dependent on something else. So all these things we can declare in the XML declaration tag. It is an optional tag. Then Then come the comments. If you want to make the XML document more readable so that any user can read the comments, you can use the comments. So it is, as here you can see, used to describe or annotate parts of XML document. For example, here, if you want to add a a comment like this table represents this database object, so that you can add in the comment section. So finally, we have some more elements called namespaces. Namespaces are used. For example, you have two elements having the tag table. It has totally different values. In that case, it will be a conflict between the elements of the XML. So to resolve them, we have to use either of these two methods. Either we have to use prefixes, or we have to use the namespace declarations. So like this. So we can add a prefix like this, or we can add XML namespace like this. So either of the way can be used, but more robust way is to add the namespace declaration rather the prefixes. So these are a few things to learn about the XML. We will learn more about the XMLs and how to parse and use them in the upcoming videos. So please stay tuned for the upcoming sessions. If you learn anything, please like the video and please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.